Hello there. Welcome to the game. Okay, are you gonna play on the network or just in your room? Fine. How many people are there gonna be? Okay then, player 1, I need to get your name. Great, got it. Okay, how about a name for you, player 2? Great, that takes care of that. You two need instructions? Okay then, hope your faces match.
Player 1, choose your alter ego. Player 2, choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to the Things You Shouldn't Sit On episode. Just to get you started, couches, chairs, and beds? Yes. Wet paint, uncles' laps, and babies? No. All right then. Okay, folks, this is You Don't Know Jack. I hope the two of you have a strong relationship because this could get rough. Can I offer each of you a nice screw? All right, let's do it. Okay, hit your buzzer so we can get a value for the question that's coming up. The total value for this question is $47.50. For your enjoyment, dead weight. One question coming right up. Say you're taking a breather on the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. Which of the following ghosts will not yell it? The Tomb of the Unknowns holds the remains of servicemen from World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. Man, we ought to rename it the Tomb of the Really Crowded. Time to pick a value. Well, I'll be gosh darn. $32.50. Up next, really embarrassing northern exposure. Let's do it. If Santa Claus has an embarrassing accident, where's the nearest place you can go to get the North Pole removed from his butt? Norway, Iceland, Russia, or Greenland? Player 1! The closest landmass to the North Pole is, drumroll please, Greenland. Although since Santa pissed off Blitzen at last year's Christmas party, I wouldn't be surprised if the sled accidentally gets lost on the way there. Take a value. The reward for this one is $4,000. Hey, I know. How about The King is Dead? Let's hope he flushed. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. What magazine could 19th century British royalty have read while doing their business on the royal throne? Time, National Geographic, Sports Illustrated, or Reader's Digest? Player 1. Sorry, Player 2, but this one's all yours. See ya. Player 1, it's all yours. The first National Geographic came out in 1888, making it the only 19th century magazine here. Why, that's almost 80 years before the royal family bought its first can of Royal Glade air freshener. Grab that value. Okay, now we're talking. $13,000. The category is, that's Mrs. Foghorn Leghorn to you. All right, tuck it in. We're moving. Julia Child soft boils a chicken egg for 3 minutes before eating it. But how long would she have to sit on it to hatch it? 7 days, 21 days, 40 days, or 63 days? Looks like you're going to have to answer it, player one. Chicken eggs hatch in about 21 days, so Julia would have to coddle that egg for, about 3 weeks. Then toss that baby in batter and fry it on up. Bite-sized chicken. Nice work, player two. Looks like you're getting screwed. Let's see how you handle the hardware. Pick a value. Okay, here you go. 2,250 smackers. I think it's about time to take care of those pesky insects. Hello, and welcome to Bug Out. Buzz in when you see a bug that does not belong to the set. And you'll be heading toward a final round value of 2,250 smackers. Okay, everybody sit on the keyboard. We're going in. Spiders, buzz in when you see one that's not.
Wrestling spider. Magneto. Tarantula.
Coneheads. Kinds of knives. Rotten fruit.
Rotten apple. Rotten guava. Rotten boysenberry. Rotten kiwi. Rotten cantaloupe. Rotten berry.
Types of dog poop.
Alaskan Malamute poop. Arabian Teton poop. Cocker Spaniel poop. Beagle poop. Paper dog poop. French red-tailed poop.
Kinds of needles. Rhymes with sit. Not too shabby, player one. Let's move on. Go ahead and choose a value. Let's make this one worth 52.50. This category is known as It's Not Art Unless Naked People Are Involved. Let's go. What sign did Da Vinci put up to keep his goofy neighbors from accidentally sitting on the Mona Lisa? Wet pastels, wet oils, wet watercolors, or wet temperas? Player one! Just wait till your father gets home. Player two, you want it? Player two, go! When he painted the Mona Lisa, Da Vinci used oil paints. And judging by the odd grin on Mona Lisa's face, he must have also worn a pair of novelty comedy breasts. Buzz in for your amount. And this one's gonna be worth $5,000. Shake hands with Goldilocks and the BBC. It's time. If Goldilocks has been hosting Masterpiece Theater, who might complain that somebody's been sitting in his chair? Sir John Gielgud, Robert Stack, Michael or Alistair Cook? Player one, do it! Goldilocks has been sitting in Alistair Cook's chair. Well, at least maybe now they'll show something more entertaining on that show. Like something about porridge. Go ahead and grab an amount. The price on this question is $5,500. Your category is going to be hilarious gags and goofers. Okay, let's go. If you sit on a Whoopi Goldberg cushion, what might you hear? I won an Oscar for the color. Call your... Oh, no TV for you this week. Player 2, you want it? Player 2, grab it. My close, personal friend Whoopi Goldberg won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for Ghost.
I'd like to thank for... I know I've got to hurry up here, so...
Pick a value. Looks like we got a hefty prize for this one. $10,000. Oh, look what this is.
It's time for
Licorice test run.
Remember, the faster you solve the rhyme, the more cash you're going to make. The opening value for this question is going to be $10,000. All right, quit your hailing to the chief and tell me what this rhymes with. Rodham, lust bit. Your first clue is, it means both a mess and a mythical trap. Could it be my bathroom? It's a mythical trap from which nothing escapes. Mwahaha! Last clue, if you try to sit on it, you'll fall into oblivion. Or you could just watch your cash fall into said oblivion. Time's up. Hello! Is anybody there? You seem to have fallen into a bottomless pit. The old bottomless pit. A much less desirable fate than the bottomless cup of coffee, and a lot less tasty. Get a value. And here's what you can win on this question. $5,250. Well, what do we have here? Porto Potty Portfolio. Ready? Catch this. Because he's not a famous designer of chairs, who can we assume never took a stool sample to a job interview? James Herriot, Thomas Chippendale, Charles Eames, or Marcel Breuer? Player 2. James Herriot was a famous veterinarian who wrote novels. He designed no stools. Although he's probably been up to his shoulders in a cow's butt, so he still might have a strong opinion on the subject. Grab a value. Looks to me like player 2's got the highest value. Hey, player 1, see you in a little bit. Player 2 and I have this dis or dat to deal with. This dis or dat category name is They Shoot Cornballs, Don't They? Okay, tell you what, I'll read off 7 different names and you tell me whether each one is the name of a horse that's won the Kentucky Derby or the name of an actor from Hee Haw. As each one of... Hey, you know what to do? No problem. Here's your 30 seconds. It's showtime. Misty Road Derby. Lulu Roman. Bird. Scary Mule Deer. Tim Tam. River. Last one. Mackenzie. That's it. Well, you missed 3, but you got 4. Wow, the thrill of mediocrity. Let's look at your new score. All right, keep it to yourself. Your score could be going down. Pick any amount. Let's see what the value of this question is. $5,250. The category, giving Mother Earth a boot to the pants. Think fast, it's question time. Say Atlas is tired of holding up the Earth. If he gets mad and threatens to kick Earth where the sun don't shine, where and when would he be kicking it? Take a shot, player 2. During its winter, the sun doesn't rise on Antarctica, which officially makes it the ass end of the Earth. Choose a value. The total amount for this one is going to be $4,500. Let's have a big warm welcome for Political Booty. Okay, now we have a very, very special guest host for this next question, but I thought we'd try things a little differently than we've done in the past. He is a very prominent political figure who believes he's here to read a question, but instead, I'm actually just going to sit on him, okay?
What?
No, it's okay.
Out
Come here.
of the question.
Okay, here we go.
Ouch! Get off me! Do you know who I am?
Go ahead.
I was the Prime Minister of Britain after Margaret...
Hey, now, am I sitting on Tony?
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I was sitting on...
Sweet oxygen.
I'm off, okay? I was sitting on John Major, ladies and gentlemen.
You most certainly were. I say, you Americans are so barbaric.
Really? Well, what are you going to do about it, Brit boy?
Why, I shall sick Queen Elizabeth on you.
Okay, that's not necessary. I'm
Tough
sorry.
guy
Okay,
now?
I'm sorry. Just cool down.
That's what I thought.
How about a value? The total for this question is $17.50. Allow me to introduce Sit Caesar. All right, let's do it. Which of the following games would Julius Caesar... Take a shot, player 2. Barrel chairs? Okay, they sound like fun. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Here's the one you didn't pick. High-ranking Roman officials sat in these special highfalutin chairs called curule chairs. Sometimes they played a version of musical chairs in the Colosseum called Don't Be Eaten by the Lion. There were no chairs and no music, but if you sat down, you were usually out of the game. Go ahead and pick them out. Better hold on to your hairpiece. We got big things ahead of us. You are about to embark upon the attack. You should already know how this works. Let's not waste any more time. Need a clue? Bring me your virgins. And be sure not to sit on them before you get here. You're on fire! Let's look at those scores! Player 1's got it. Player 1, you cleaned house. Player 2, you got sucked up in the vacuum cleaner and thrown out like the dirtbag you are. Oh, one other thing.
You don't know Jack!
He's America's #1 zombie recording artist. He's inspired millions with his words and his voice. And now, available for the first time on compact disc, you can get all of Zombie Lou's greatest hits, including the heartfelt My Brain Done Left Me, Rainy Day Romance, and the unforgettable classic Rain for the Holidays. You and your loved one will want to listen to this CD again and again as Zombie Lou sings his way into your hearts. Copies are limited, so order now.
Just send $15.95 to the gravestone underneath the old oak tree, St. Peter's Cemetery, New York, New York.